Hello everybody and welcome back to our AC Shadows playthrough. It's episode number 51 and today we're going to briefly drop down, if I can. Looks like the snow has begun to grab this chest. It only contains some flora. I figured it would only be decorations, but I also figured better not leave that there and have someone commenting, why do you keep on not getting that thing, as getting that
Any landing we
chest,
can walk away from is good enough.
as what looks to be a blizzard has now hit, finally. And we cannot see the shrine at all, so it's just blind running west. Or southwest. As we seek to figure out where the heck this shrine is. And we're going to leave a message at the shrine for the Kabuki Kimono. I'm sure if we leave a message like your friends are dead, at least one of them's not going to show up. The peacock. But we'll see. Big Sueki so far had the most Ronin behind him. And he's dead. He had, I think, 5 Ronin behind him. Which I suppose is not surprising. I'm guessing they were probably drinking sake to forget what they had become. I forgot to refill my tempo shots while in Sakai. Oh well. I was always planning to use a katana. Let's look for a way in. Apparently that's not a way in. This is though. Or not. Yeah, it is. Gotta be heading down through here though. Not gonna use scouts. I don't need to use scouts. Surprised this hasn't frozen over yet. Poor kitty cat probably doesn't want a freezing and soaked Yasuke to pet her, but I would love to keep the poor kitty warm. I hope all of our pets back at the hideout are inside and warm. What's
There
our
are
message?
messages from Kabukimono leaders asking Ronin to join them in Setsu. They seek to boost their strength with numbers. And they brazenly use this sacred place as their message board. But their insolence will be their undoing. All 3 are in Arima. I can find them and challenge them. Or I could reply and dare them to face me together.
Gather them together.
Those 3 have forgotten what it is to be samurai. There is no honor in preying on the weak.
New quests, multiple quests. If it were Naue, I would 100% say hunt them down one by one. But this is Yasuke. Yasuke would be hunting them down one by one. Assassinate Corrupt Blade. He was last seen at Takagi Otsuka Fort, as was Laughing Man and Peacock. So yeah, we'll take them all on in Harima. But for now, I mean, I think the quest we have to do is Genojo, and I really don't want to do it as Naue, but we have to do it as Naue, so I guess this episode is going to be played as Naue. Talk with Yaya, and then we'll, because, I mean, might as well do something, and then we'll go play as Naue, and then we'll switch back to Yasuke. As we head into the third territory next episode. Snowing pretty hard.
People of Iga speak fondly of Aikuni Shrine. Can you tell me about it?
My life changed at
I took
Aikuni.
the oath of our Sokkoku Ikki there. And that same night, Oda Nobunaga attacked Iga. That shrine was a gate that my life passed through. I went from a girl to a warrior.
Some unassuming places are crossroads, but we don't know it. I went to the market 1,000 times. And one day, a handsome man spilled a pile of tochi in my path. We married later that year.
Well, time to go get this quest over with. Sake and swords. They had me at first. I thought the character was interesting, if a bit weird. Especially once I realized now it was 17, not the 12 to 13 I imagined she was, or I figured she was. But in that basket case of a cutscene sequence with Issei Sadaoki, where they ruined probably one of the most interesting characters from the Sengoku period, or at least his death was one of the most interesting deaths in the Sengoku period. Like, they screwed that up on two levels. First of all, his death was just so pointlessly, like, the way it was done was so stupid. Second of all, the story around it was so bad. Like, every bad decision they could have made, they made. Kind of bad. So, I'm just... It kind of tainted the character, his involvement in that.
I stole these things for you. Cowards. Just take them. We are not thieves like you.
Get out of here, Genojo!
What's going on here with,
Ah, a disgrace!
drunk Dum Dum?
Couldn't stay away from me, could you?
Shut up! All of Yamashiro can hear you.
Want a shiny new katana? I stole it from a fat samurai in Kyoto.
No,
Ah, then you're here for another type of sword, perhaps?
I would do that. I ain't doing that. Not interested,
the only
though.
blade I see here is worn and dull.
Well, I'm sure we can find a whetstone around here somewhere.
Keep it sheathed.
These villagers work longer hours than the sun. Then tax collectors and samurai ride in. They take more and more rice each year. Villagers can't argue. They're left with barely enough to survive.
And this is your solution? Drinking and stealing and yelling?
It's better than... You're dead, thief!
I told you to shut up.
Finally! You'll pay with your life! Look how mad you're getting.
I'm just gonna watch him.
Statue with the sack of horseshit.
Why do I have to fight?
Get up! He pissed on my bed! Watching you cut down Samurai's making me hot.
Shut your mouth and fight.
I'm not even killing them. I'm just dodging them. Yeah, no, I've fully lost any any likability Genojo had has been lost. He's just. I know what they're trying to do. They're trying to make him like a Robin Hood character. At least that was what they're trying to portray him as. But he just comes off as an asshole. A cocky asshole who you just want to whack on the head 10 or 15 times. Or more.
Did you know him?
Nope. But I knew his wife. What? Samurai are bullies. Assholes who get off killing poor farmers.
I happen to know a very honorable samurai. One I've come to call friend.
Friends. Samurai don't have friends. They have corrupt warlords. Why don't you let me show you what a good friend I can be?
Two things. First of all, they try really hard to push you with him, don't they? Second of all, we haven't had enough character development, in my opinion, for Naoe to call Yasuke a friend. Comrade, sure. Friend, no. Third of all, him pissing on that corpse is about the only thing that he did, or that he's doing, that makes him seem, or like, actually that's not true. It's in line with his character, but again, that doesn't make him likable. Why are you trying to push this romance? Naoe would probably be threatening to gut him, not sleep with
You
him.
smell like death and piss.
That's what rivers are for.
You should find one then. The stench is unbearable.
Fine. Meet me in Kyoto. At the tax collector's house. I'll smell like the first sakura of spring. And I'll show you who the real thieves are.
I'm sure you will.
Honor among thieves. Why are they trying so hard to push this? Genojo invites Naoe to join him at the tax collector's house where he has an ambitious favor to ask of her. Just get this over with, please. Because this is making me sick. But I want to get this quest done to get it done, essentially. I need more knowledge points, too. There we go. That should help with the bleed thing. Tidal wave. Can't get counterattack. Shinobi. Might as well get Prodigy. Enduring Haze would have been nice. But Tool Professional is also very nice. How do I still have 12 mastery points? I just spent all of them. Not getting anything in the Naginata tree till we kill the Naginata. Because until then, it just doesn't feel like we actually got anything. Okay, 3 points would be nice. For that, Vigor 1. How many more knowledge points do we need again? Oh, we literally just need one more. Okay, well, we could pay respect at the shrines. We could do lost pages at Honoji, which I'm not going to do yet, or Tenryuji, or any number of things. It's now deep winter, and the land looks so beautiful, as areas are now frozen over. This is gorgeous. And this is why I don't skip seasons. Oh yeah, and contracts are now refilled. And we got hideout resources and scouts refilled. Nice. Crops and wood, which I need. Yeah. After we finish this quest, we're gonna go do more contracts for the supplies. And then I think we'll finally go into Omi. Or Oni Lake. Ooh. Soup for Soren. Given now a shared familiarity with Master Soren, Junjiro needs her help to create the perfect recipe for his former mentor. Junjiro's in Kii now? Okay, well, it's nice to see that he gets a new quest each season. Yeah, the Omi Lake area. Oni Lake is in, Tsushima, isn't it? Isn't that a place from Ghost of Tsushima? Where Jin's family is from? Kubo-sama Old Residence. Let's see. Honor Among Thieves. Let's see how they make this trope work with him. Which, like, they've already made the character too unlikable for me. So I don't really care. I just want to get the quest done for the mastery points and stuff. But, yeah.
You cleaned up, but you have trouble written all over your face.
Every year the shithead came to my village. And every year he took more rice than we could afford. Left us broke and hungry.
So what are you going to do about it?
You are going to rob him, of course.
Me?
You were so worried about those villagers back there. So prove it. Take back everything that was taken from them.
I'm not doing your dirty work alone.
I won't be far. Now listen to me. Everything you take from the house is yours. So long as the scroll goes to me.
I didn't think you could read.
Shut up. That scroll is going to help bring justice to everyone who's suffered under those fat, corrupt pigs. Ah, you're cute. But I don't want to see your face until you have the scroll.
Yeah, real honorable, aren't ya? Oh, great. With Ronin with the Naginata. Kunai and Toxic Katana of Service plus 100 Mon. And now the enemies come screaming out of the woodwork. Because that stupid Ronin. Are you a samurai?
I wonder what's so important about that scroll.
Probably nothing. Gotten so used to playing as Yasuke, I'm not even bothering to stop. Okay, I think it's not just me. I think stealth in general with the last patch update for this level of difficulty has gone down. Because previously that would get me, like, found. Oh, shoot. Oh, there we go. Ooh, okay, that's where most of the enemies are at. Come here, little guy. Into the bushes. There we go.
Nothing.
Feel bad for the servant, but not that bad. Got the Brigand's Temple of Honor. Oh, that's a paradox, ain't it? Oh yeah, it's frozen. I wouldn't be wandering if I were you. That was really loud. Did you have to be that loud? Alright, more Mon. Very good. No one in here.
What was that?
Your funeral, of course. I don't know how that missed a headshot, but sorry to disrupt you while you were playing Go. Wow, these are actually really pretty doors. I could knock these servants out. I just realized that. And now I feel even worse. They're displaying real bravery. And I'm just not knocking them out. Let's read it.
Definitely not useful to Gennojo.
Shojin Ryori recipe ingredients. Shojin Ryori recipe ingredients: rice, burage, natto, sesame seeds, soy sauce, shiitake mushrooms, wakame, daikon radish, sake, miso, kumbi, nori, lotus root noodles, sweet potatoes, kabocha squash. I guess sweet potatoes would have been introduced by now, but just barely. Yeah, sweet potatoes weren't really a thing in Japan until the Columbian Exchange. Oops, knocked over a bunch of food there. And fun fact, the grave of the farmer who first introduced them to the island is known as the Temple of the Sweet Potato. Oh, I got kind of lucky. Let's go for the devil. Ooh. That was a brutal sequence. The moment they realize I'm there, or Naoe's there, boom, they're dead. That honestly felt a little malicious. Were you the tax collector?
This looks interesting. I'll bring it to Gennojo.
A mark of the Yamashiro region with a map of the Yamashiro region with a mark indicating Nijo Palace. Why would I need to use scouts?
Who's there?
Oh, whoops. It doesn't matter. Whoops, I screwed up. Alright, well, stealth's no longer an option. Ooh. Put them down. Alright, let's keep getting this loot just in case it... Yep. It's crops and wood. Exactly what I need. Ooh, I thought you were an enemy, sorry. Forgot to use the eagle sense. Hey, I got all my kunai back. Nice. And I got oak wood. Crops. And wood. Anything else left? A little bit. Sorry, servant. But I might as well complete the wipe. Kubo-sama residence has been cleaned of life. Okay, I got another Kusode that I don't care about and would preferably sell. Am I tracking blood, or is that just steps in the snow? I think that's just steps in the snow. Alright, well, I love how we can't actually run, so we're like slipping and sliding on the ice. It's pretty funny. There's a random deer here because the area is deserted. Cool.
Huh. Did you get the scroll?
Tell me what's on it first.
A nude portrait of me, hand-painted by the tax collector's wife.
This will impact Ganojo. Oh, come on. Do I have to romance him to get him as a companion? Because I do want to try to get all the companions. Because I don't want to freaking romance him. Let's see. Oh, in canon mode, he doesn't join Now Way. Oh, you have to do I'm keeping it then. Well, this is serious,
I'm not
mate.
in the mood for your jokes.
You're no fun.
I risked my neck for this.
This scroll contains the location of the rice storage house for all of Yamashiro. It's overflowing while the villagers go hungry.
You want me to help you steal the rice?
I want you to help me give it back to the people it was stolen from.
There might be another way. Something bigger than stealing rice.
Returning rice.
Whatever. I'm gathering allies in Setsu. We're fighting to end this corruption once and for all. You could join us.
Tell you what, and only because I think you're cute. You help me see this through, and I'll think about joining you. I'm all in, if you're all in.
I'm all in.
Fine. I promise.
Good. Meet me at the bottom of the Kiyomizu Temple stairs in Kyoto. Those idiots won't know what hit them.
Let's see if we can do this without romancing him, because I don't want to romance him. Stolen hearts. Alright, well, we'll do this in the next episode. Till then.